Mark Pryor is a stand-in for a national power grab by the Gang of Five. Just as the Obama administration uses federal agencies to suppress dissent and violate civil rights of their political opponents, these extremist liberals are smearing Republicans like Tom Cotton because they have a hidden far-left agenda. The Gang of Five is bringing divisive Chicago-style politics to Arkansas. Pryor is loyal, not to constituents, but to Washington liberals, yet gets a free ride from the elite media because he's being propped up by the Clintons, Obama, and the Gang of Five. The Gang of Five are smearing Republicans to protect faithful allies in the U.S. Senate like Mark Pryor, who cast the deciding vote on Obamacare and rationing, and the worst assault on First Amendment rights since the Alien and Sedition Acts, persecution of scriptural Christians, persecution of Catholic hospitals, persecution of Little Sisters of the Poor. Mark Pryor needs the smear attacks and money of social issues extremists and has never called on the Democratic Party to end its close ties with social extremist groups like the ACLU, which wants to drive mentions of God from the public square and even deny tax exemption to churches. Planned Parenthood wants abortion on demand, and the elitist law firms that try to overturn the will of the people about traditional marriage. Mark Pryor has stood silent as liberals have degraded the combat readiness of the U.S. military with social experiments. He has supported left-wing judges who have imposed their liberal views from the bench. Mark Pryor did not protest when the Obama administration put politics ahead of national security. They will continue political smearing, spending millions. Tell the Pryor puppeteers this is Arkansas, and we won't let you Detroit America with taxes and debt and no jobs. We will not let you Hollywood our families and schools. Tell the Gang of Five you can't have a puppet senator any longer. Tell them you can't have America and the U.S. Senate.
Conservative War Chest is responsible for the content of this advertising.